Hi everyone. In my previous presentation, we had seen how to do the numericals in the centroid topic, and we have seen one I section numerical in my earlier presentation. So, here we are going to see how to solve a C section numerical. Okay, so they are telling us to find the centroid for this particular C section. Okay, so this C section is nothing but the combination of three rectangles. So here you can see one small rectangle, again one vertical rectangle, again one horizontal rectangle. These three only combinedly forming the C section. So why we are just categorizing it into different rectangles means we don't have separate formula for Z section and all, because based on the like shapes, particular shapes, like very basic shapes only, we have considered the x bar y bar distance, and with respect to that only we are now finding for any type of shapes, right? So here in the C section also, if you can see, there are three components, right? See, while seeing the C section, though it is a single figure, you need to categorize into three known components. So now we are categorizing into rectangle 1, rectangle 2, rectangle 3. Okay, we are just taking as rectangle 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so see, this rectangle 1, like see, they are taking as this one, the big one, actually big one as rectangle 2, and this particular the mid one as rectangle 1, and the top one as rectangle 3 in this numerical. Okay, the area of rectangle is b into d, and now we'll see how to solve the centroid for the each and every component. Okay, so in the rectangle 1, if you could take, so see, in the rectangle 1, the formula, see, but the top rectangle, you just take the top rectangle. The area of the top rectangle is 60 into 12. Okay, 60 into 12, base into depth. So 60 into 12, if you multiply, you will get to know the area of rectangle. Okay, so the G point lies exactly like this, in between. So the distance from y bar, so the distance from x axis and y axis should be taken as xy and y1, x1 and y1. Right, x1 is nothing but this 60 divided by 2, that is 30. Y1 is nothing but the distance from this particular point to the axis. Okay, so the first rectangle you just see. Okay, here the area of rectangle is b into d, 60 into 12, that is 720. Okay, and x is 30. Okay, and y is, see, it is in between this 12 mm. So 12 divided by 2 plus, till axis you need to count the distance. So 12 divided by 2 plus this 138, 128, I think 128 plus 10. Okay, if you count this, you will get the distance as 144, means half of the first component. See, from year to year only it is y2, from year to year. So the total distance. So for the rectangle 2, if you can take, the area of rectangle 2 is this 10 into 128, 10 into 128, base into depth. Okay, base into depth, breadth into depth you can take up. Okay, and the G lies somewhere in between of this rectangle. So 10 divided by 2, x2 distance is 10 divided by 2, y2 distance is 128 divided by 2 plus this particular 10. Could you understand? See, from the x-axis you need to take the exact midpoint. So if you take the exact midpoint, so 10 divided by 2 plus the, like this, you will get x distance as half. Okay, y distance is from the axis only, from the midpoint to the axis. So 128 divided by 2 plus 10. So if you take, you will get 74. Okay, so the rectangle 3 again. So rectangle 3 is having the midpoint somewhere here. So the half distance is 75 divided by 2, and here the y distance is 10 divided by 2, that is 5. Okay, So together if you multiply you will get ax and ay. So finally the x bar you will get like this, and y bar you will get in the, like in the formula if you substitute you will get to know. Understood? So I will just like give a overview of this numerical too. So they have given a C section. So this C section is the combination of three rectangles. You need to categorize into components first. So first they are taking as first component, second component, third component. Three rectangles they have taken. So first rectangle if they have taken, see in the first rectangle just they are writing the area B into D in the first column, okay, and the second one is x1 distance, y1 distance they need to write. So what they have done is they have fixed the center point for the first component. So from the y, see this is x1 distance and this is y1 distance. From year to year it is y1 distance. So they have written 12 divided by 2 plus 128 plus 10. Together it is 144. So the second rectangle they have done the same. They have identified the center point, and from the center point to the axis this x2 is 10 divided by 2. Y2 is 128 divided by 2 plus 10. Okay. And third rectangle is again see if you take in half 75 divided by 2, and y bar is 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 means 5. Okay. And finally they have multiplied in the the format, in the multiplied in the format ax and ay, and they have made the summation for ax and summation for ay, and area summation, ax summation and ay summation, and they have put in the formula x bar is equal to summation of ax by a, and y bar is summation of ay by a. So we already knew that area is mm square, x is mm, so ax is mm cube, right? So mm cube divided by mm square, if you cancel mm square you will get mm. So the area you will get the distance in terms of mm or meter. In this numerical you have got mm. So this is how you need to calculate C section numerical. So in my next presentation I will just continue with the numerical 3 and different formulas included in the numerical 3, and how to use the formulas and how to use the centroid strategies. Okay, thank you.